How you doing there? I'm not the cherry pie lady. I'm her husband, Jeff. And we're going to continue our segment on pasta salads. We're going to do a traditional one here, but Charlene's going to do it. I'd like to introduce you to my wife, Charlene.
Hello, I'm the cherry pie lady. Thank you, sweetie. So again, this is a traditional pasta, what we call the traditional pasta. And this is what we used to do all the time for the kids. And we always had it in the refrigerator, or a lot of times we had it in the refrigerator, so that the kids could just grab it whenever they wanted. One of the things I'm going to use today are my homemade pickles, actually. These are some bread and butters, which I have done with some onions and vegetables. These look a little interesting, the color of the vinegar, because of the fact that there's some broccoli in there, and I noticed it actually kind of colored the water, the brine a little bit. But basically, it is a bread and butter pickle with just a few extra vegetables added. And you can use, if you don't have good homemade pickles, or if you don't have the time to cut up sweet gherkins, you can use dill pickle relish. You can use sweet pickle relish. Make sure you get a good one, and if you can, get organic, because what I noticed was that every single pickle that I looked at, relish, one time when I was in a hurry, had high fructose corn syrup in it, which, if you're anything like us, you don't want. Okay? So, I think that'll be enough of those. If you want to take those, Jeff?
Sure.
Is there anything else you wanted to say about pasta or pasta salads? Or?
Yeah, when we did the segment we were cooking the pasta, one of the things I wanted to tell people is when you're cooking your pasta, take into consideration the amount that you're cooking. And always have a big enough pot, because if you don't, you try to cheap yourself on the amount of water, or a smaller pot to try and be convenient and
Purple
stuff.
onion.
You'll end up getting with a gooier pasta.
Kind of doughy and gummy.
Right.
Yeah. You taught me that as one of the first things.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a Spectrum canola mayonnaise. This is an expeller press mayonnaise. We're very picky about our mayonnaise. We don't really make homemade mayonnaise very often. It's a rarity because we use it a lot in things. And when I do a homemade mayonnaise, then I want to kind of use it more as an aioli or a dipping sort of thing. So we do buy mayonnaise, and it is, but I do buy very good mayonnaise, or organic mayonnaise. This is the tuna that we're using. It's actually Genova. It's an Italian tuna. It comes directly from the Mediterranean, and we love that because we prefer to have the good waters that the fish are coming from. And it is canned in olive oil, which we absolutely love, because
the flavor of the tuna is just amazing.
The flavor is awesome. If you guys can find this, it comes in this gold can. I think there's another color too, but this one is the yellowfin tuna, and now I just recently saw that they have an albacore as well. But we don't mind the yellowfin. We kind of like it. Okay, so we're going to mix this all up. Then we're going to add some mayonnaise. We may add salt, but we've got to remember that there's salt in our mayonnaise and there's salt in our tuna. And I don't want to have this to be too salty, because we can always let it sit for a while and then re-season. So the one thing we will do is add definitely some pepper. And the other thing...
Always crack pepper.
Always crack pepper. Oh, you know what I forgot, honey? Those pickles, I need the juice.
Yes.
I almost forgot. We always add a good amount of pickle juice. And again, we prefer kind of a sweet, tangy pickle, but you can use dill as well. It's not an issue. It's all what you like.
My brother loves to do with dill pickles.
That's right. And we have friends that they just prefer dill. And so it doesn't matter. You can do whatever it is that you prefer. Oh, I'm going to get a little more mayonnaise. And again, like Jeff said in the other video where he did the antipasta pasta salad, these things are all done to your liking. You want to use the amount of vegetables that you like. You want to use the amount of mayonnaise that you like. You're going to use the amount of pickle juice that you want. So, because this is all for you and your taste buds. Okay, so we've got that all mixed up. And in order to make that beautiful, we're going to use these bowls. Again, we're going to use a Pyrex bowl, and one of the reasons I love these is because it's clear and it's pretty. Everything looks pretty in it. But the other reason I love these is, like I said, we make this up, keep it in the refrigerator for meals on hot nights. These bowls all come with their beautiful red lids, which means we can have them be presentable as well as sealed up and ready to go in the refrigerator. So it's a convenience thing as well. Now, this one's a little full. I'll have to empty it out a little bit. Or maybe just eat some.
Eat some off the top. That sounds good to me. That's what was just running through my head.
Here, sweetie, why don't you taste a little
Bless
bite?
you. Bless you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh,
Look
I
at
don't
that.
mind that.
That was like being in our wedding and making you shove your face with a cake, huh? That wasn't very nice.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Is that good?
That's very good.
That is good. Let me try. Okay.
That's got a nice tang.
Good. Do you think
Now-
I need?
Go ahead. I would, you know, I don't think you need anything right now. See, the tough thing with pasta salads, again, if you're having company, you should do this a couple, 3 hours ahead of time, throw it in the fridge,
That's
and
perfect.
just before you get ready to serve it, take it out, take a look at it. Sometimes I end up throwing another tablespoon of mayonnaise in there, you know, just to re-moisten it, because your pasta will absorb a lot of that moisture that's in there. And you can adjust whatever flavors you want. If you need a pinch more salt or a pinch more pepper, you can add it. Always underdo, because you can always add. If you there's nothing worse than over salting something.
Yeah, because you can't go backwards.
No.
Okay. So thank you, sweetie.
Thank
I
you,
love
dear.
you.
I love you too.
This is Charlene and Jeff for Cherry Pie Ladies Cooking Channel. Thank you. You can go turn it on.